down, there's a protest.
Now, the first thing I see when I arrive is a pack of cops on the corner, but they mostly left us alone. There was tons of signs, great energy, and so many people. This is one of the biggest protests I've been to in Las Vegas so far, and it was packed up and down the street for blocks and blocks all around downtown. Lots of people showed up, and for the most part, everybody was super well behaved. There were no agitators, there was nothing being thrown, there was nothing going crazy. The energy was good, people are ready for change. We stayed on the sidewalks, we stayed out of the streets, we were listening to all the orders, the cops were leaving us alone, everything was pretty good. And then a couple cars roll through the street that are part of the protest. They stop, they get swarmed. They've got people standing up and waving flags and standing on the cars. We've got people now filling the streets. Everything gets filled, nobody's on the sidewalk, and that's when the cops decide to shut it down. They declare that the protest is unlawful. They declare that we have no right to be out there on the sidewalk or in the street. So they start shutting it down block by block. Hundreds of cops all piled in, just marching forward. They've got on SWAT gear, they've got batons. They're carrying weapons of all kinds, linking arms and just pushing everybody back, slowly down the street. At this point, it seemed like it was going to be all right, just slowly being pushed at and slowly getting out of their way. Nobody was resisting, nobody was fighting back. But it got really tense. You could tell the cops didn't know exactly what to do. They weren't going to just keep pushing. So they stopped, they regrouped, and they started putting on gas masks. We watched this entire line of about 50 cops standing there, batons ready, handcuffs, body armor, gas masks on, and immediately they start shooting it. No warning, no nothing, just firing gas grenades into the protesters. There's cops standing in the front there with what looks like paintball guns or rubber bullets. At this point, the chaos is getting a little crazy. The cops are just marching down the street. There's tear gas in the air. Everybody's eyes are burning. Right about now, I get hit in the arm with a rubber bullet and start turning away, going farther. My eyes are burning. We're choking. Everybody's just trying to get away at this point. Quickly dispersed. Nobody fought back. There was no aggression from the protesters. Look at that. Tear gas just being deployed in empty streets. Nobody fighting back. Nobody even there. There's literal cars in the street with their windows down that people were just driving by getting tear gassed. Tear gas, rubber bullet. Wow.